These are the 5 guests in the audience. Hello everyone. I will be presenting today about my pastor, Daryl Tate. Daryl is the pastor at Highland Park Baptist Church in Mount Airy. He has made a large impact on my family and I over the past 6 years. We first met Daryl on a mission trip to Ecuador. The first time I actually spoke to him was in the middle of a mall in Quito, Ecuador. At that moment, I could tell that he was a very wise guy and that he really had his life together. He began to tell me about his own family. He showed us a picture of his wife and 3 kids. His youngest son was actually on the trip with us. He told us lots of stories from when his boys were younger. His family dynamic is very similar to ours because he has 3 boys and I have 2 siblings. My 4-year-old little sister was also on the trip with us. He wanted us to attend his church back in Mount Airy because we did not at the time. He got my sister to start calling him Pastor Daryl in hopes that it would stick and we would join his church. He saw the impact that my family of 5 made to the people of Ecuador and wanted us to help his church grow. At the time, we were going to a church in King, North Carolina. Once we returned back home from Ecuador, a couple weeks passed and we came back to Highland Park to give a presentation about our trip. After that one service, we fell in love with him as a pastor and the people that made up the church. It has been about 6 years now that we have been attending the church. We love it a little more every week. We do believe God placed Daryl on that trip so we would join the church. We immediately got involved there in the youth group. My siblings and I began to go on youth trips and different youth events in hopes of getting comfortable with everyone there. My dad started teaching a class on Sunday mornings to several couples. My mom and dad also began to join the youth by being our leaders. I think through Daryl, our relationship with God has strengthened tremendously. Even in the way he preaches, he tries to relate to the audience and make sure everyone comprehends it correctly and can apply it to their own life. He is probably the most knowledgeable person of the Bible that I know. I've asked him several questions over the last 6 years, and he always has had an answer. Daryl is more than just a pastor, though. He is a friend as well. He reaches out to all the members of the church. He visits them in hospital and even tries to connect with everyone in the community. There's not many people I respect more than Pastor Daryl. Everyone sins and messes up, but it seems to be a rare thing for him. He is also a very funny man. He loves to tell us corny jokes and always has them waiting for us when he sees us. He would always take care of me and my siblings as well, and even take us out to eat sometimes. Every Halloween, he would buy me and my brother and sister large candy bars. Him and his wife even had our family over several times and cooked dinner for us, which is very generous. When our families go out and eat together, he gives my siblings and I $1 or 2 to either buy ice cream or spend it on arcade games. Since I'm a senior in high school right now, I'm applying for several scholarships in hopes to receive as much money as possible. Daryl has been so kind to write several recommendations for me in sometimes very short notice. I can't thank him enough for everything he has done and the way he has impacted my family and I.